Welcome to another episode of Mojave River Valley News. This is our candidate series. And again, we're out here at the Hesperia Civic Park. What a beautiful night. We have some candidates tonight we're going to be talking about from the city of Victorville, from an assembly seat, from a school board seat, to a water board seat, to a college seat. And it'd be fun to see exactly what everybody's thinking here tonight. We'll be right back with you in just a moment. I have a great interview for you. I got Tiffany Gaudin. She's running for the Victorville City Council. And so we get a chance to see what Tiffany thinks, what she believes we should go or not go. We'll be right back with you in a moment. Hey, welcome back. I'm Eric Swanson. I'm here with Tiffany Gaudin.
That's right.
She's running for a seat in the Victorville City Council.
District 1.
District 1.
Yep.
Tell the folks a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I've lived in the high desert since 1991, so a little bit of time there. And I went to school here, and I went to college, to the Victor Valley College. I got my EMT certification, and I went to work locally here in the high desert as a first responder.
Wow.
Yeah, and I did that for 15 years, and I really got to see the ins and outs of the city, you know, boots on the ground, working the front lines. I loved doing it. I loved serving the community. I really feel that that's where I found my heart for service. And I don't know, you know, people say you're created for different things. And the older I get, the more I just really feel like serving is what I'm called to do. So I loved doing that. And then in 2020, I had an opportunity to go into ministry, and I chose to take that opportunity. And so I resigned as a first responder and went into ministry. And then again, I'm serving the community in different ways, right? So we're connecting with businesses, we're connecting with nonprofits, and we're just learning how we can better serve the community in that regard.
So what you're running for is have a seat, the multi-million-dollar organization.
Yeah.
I ask this of all the candidates.
Yeah.
How do you feel you fit in that world? You know, this is a big pain. This isn't some small operation.
Yeah, that's a great question. And again, like I have to say, just my experience with learning how to work together, collaboration is so big. And learning how to be on a team, learning how to work with other people, different personalities and individuals, and yet knowing that we're all on the same page working for the same goal, right? We're not always going to agree. We're not always going to see things the same way. We don't want to. We need to have different perspectives. But at the end of the day, we still have to make decisions for the best interests of our community. So I think I've really been able to learn those skills throughout the years.
Let's talk about this, because I know you well know this just as well as a lot of people do. Your number one job is of course, safety.
Yeah.
You know, and it has safety. It can be anywhere from police safety to the roads and traffic and so forth. Where do you feel the city is with that? Do you feel that we're on the right track? I know that things are getting a little bit better with extra money from P.
Yes.
But where do you feel that you feel that this needs to go?
Yeah, well, listen, you know, I'm raising my kids here too, and I live in the city, and I want to be able to have a safe place to raise my family and to live and work and go shopping and all those things. So yes, this is really important. Yes, Measure P has been huge, especially for the city of Victorville. I feel like we're definitely moving in the right direction. We have a new police station that we're ready to, hopefully break ground on soon in the next year. And that ultimately is going to be the answer of getting more boots on the ground. But at the same time, we still have to make sure that we are bridging that gap between law enforcement and our community.
So let's talk about something. Because I mean, one of the things that with you have a city that's been around for a long, long time, and all the lots are built out. Everybody lives there. You know exactly what traffic's going to do. We're an expanding community. The whole valley is.
Yeah.
Traffic and roads are on everybody's mind all the time.
Yeah.
What do you think we need to do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the law enforcement piece plays a role there with getting enough officers on the ground so that we can actually do traffic control on a regular basis. That's really important. And yeah, I mean, I think we've seen some progress with some signal lights that we've put on Bear Valley Road lately, different things like that. And the Green Tree Bridge was another huge advantage that we've had. But continuing that progress, continuing to keep our roads safe, and again, with that law enforcement component too.
So let's take a segue off completely different, because a lot of things that help make a community work is, of course, business opportunity.
Yes.
Do you feel we're on the right track in business opportunities in Victorville?
I feel like we're on the right track. I do like what I see with the Old Town Revitalization Project. I've met some business owners that have recently moved down there and really just believe in the historical value of the area and the area itself. And so I think that's good. I think we're going to have some challenges that we need to continue to face, right? Homelessness is a big one, especially in that area down there. Again, I think the logistics base is a huge advantage for the city of Victorville. There's acre upon acre that we can continue to bring in jobs like aerospace. We see just huge advantages out there, and we need to continue to capitalize on that.
Let's touch on something, because as a community keeps growing,
Yeah.
increase of housing demand.
Oh, for sure.
You cannot get employees here to work if you don't have somewhere to house them.
Right.
Are we on the right track?
We are on the right track. I know we've got some more development coming to Victorville, so some homes come on the market, and that's important. We need to be able to meet demand. But here's the thing, Eric, we need to be able to provide affordable housing. It's not just about the number of housing, it's about the fact that we need to be able to provide homes that families can afford without having to work, multiple jobs to have to afford. So trying to create businesses, a business-friendly community, which I know we've done a lot in Victorville, but I want to continue that. So we can get more businesses up here so our workers don't have to drive down the hill, so that we can then have affordable housing here as well, so that families can really just enjoy life and not have to just work and drive all the time, right?
So you're not like a school district or somewhere we get funding from the state or whatever. You have to pretty much, there's money that comes in. A lot of this has to be driven. Where's the money? How do you find the money to do all the programs, the roads and everything to make the community get what they want?
Well, and obviously Victorville is fiscally very healthy. Then there's always things that we can do to tighten up and crimp that budget, but also really pursuing grants. Yeah. There's a lot out there with grant money. I know our wellness center has benefited greatly from that. So, there's a lot of money out there that we can go pursue.
So you're coming in there. You have 4 of the board members.
Yes.
Number 5.
Yes.
Everything you do, you have to be able to count to 3.
That's right.
Count to 3. So, and then you have a city manager, and you have staff, that run under the city manager.
Yeah.
How do you feel you fit coming into this?
I think that what I have seen as I've attended city council meetings is that there's just some disunity, right? And there's some frustrations where there should be agreements. There should be, working together more on our city council. And I really feel that I can bring a fresh perspective. I'm coming in from a different background with first responders and working in the community, working one-on-one with the residents and the nonprofits, business owners. I can bring a different perspective. But at the end of the day, Eric, I really feel like I can just bring unity.
Can you tell the folks why they should vote for you?
Yeah. So I want to be able to, again, bring a perspective to our city council that I believe we can bring collaboration. I can bring teamwork. My skills of working in the field with first responders and with the community, with businesses, again, I just feel like my background is a huge strength and a huge advantage to our city council. But again, we need to be able to work together and not always agree on everything, but definitely at the end of the day, make the right decisions for our community and for you, the people.
Sure. Thank you, Tiffany, for sharing with us today. Sure appreciate it.
Eric, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've had a chance to sit down with some great candidates tonight. It's interesting to see how what the candidates feel that what they need to be and where they're trying to aspire, and what they think the city council or the school board, for the water board, or whatever agency, even the trustees at the college, what everybody's thinking here. So, you know what? If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up, because we want to provide more of these candidate forums, these interviews, to get them out to the public, because how in the world do you find out who these folks are nowadays? It's very, very difficult. So, you know what? Stay tuned. We got more coming your way, more episodes of, no matter if it's candidates or all kinds of stuff from Mojave River Valley News. We'll see you next time.